Welcome to another day of our 5 to Finish 2025 challenge. I'm so excited to move with you guys today. We are going to be doing a very traditional mat flow, starting with some traditional abs and moving into a little bit of expansion or extension through the spine, as well as maybe some planks to finish out. So let's get moving. Okay, we're going to start with our feet planted heavy into the floor, and I want my knees about hip distance apart. Now I'm going to start with my hands straight out in front of me, and then I'm going to reach over my toes, making sure my shoulders stay dropped. I'll inhale as I roll back and exhale as I roll forward. Now, as I'm moving here, I'm really focusing on getting some nice core integration as I inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We have 5 more like this. 4, 3, 2. Last one, I'm going to have you hold back. Now from here, we're going to bring the hands up and roll back down. Bring the hands up and roll back down. Now we're going to make these rolls nice and small, just getting a little bit of a lift, almost like we're prepping for a teaser here. Now this is not part of the traditional roll back, but we're just adding a little bit of some abdominal strengthening. Now if you're currently in my postpartum or pregnancy modifications, a little Pilates ball behind your back here will help a ton. 2 more. Last one. Now from here, we're going to come all the way back over those toes. We're going to roll all the way down to the floor. Bring the hands up and over the head. Reach the arms back up over the shoulders and roll all the way back over those toes. Now, if you want to make this a little more difficult, you can always straighten those legs. For some bodies, this will feel easier. Other bodies, this will feel harder. So it's totally up to you and your independent body as to which type of roll up feels good through that spine. But we're just starting to get a little bit of movement through the abs and through the back side of our vertebrae here. Getting beautiful full flexion through the spine with each exhale as we roll back. Inhale as we reach, and exhale as we come all the way back over the toes. Last one like this. From here, I'm going to have you roll all the way over those toes, and we're going to roll halfway back. Now I'm going to have you lift a single leg, and we're going to do little circles. Now I want my chest to be open, but my belly to be rounded. And I'm working on that nice, beautiful flexion through my upper thoracic or your kind of upper chest. So we're really reaching through those arms. We're getting scooping through our stomach, 2 and 1 switch directions on those circles. Now, if your hip flexors are starting to bug, you can always bend that knee, and that'll take some of the load out of the hip flexor. But I want you to think about pushing that right hip forward slightly as well. 3 more, 2 and 1. From here, we're going to bring the hands behind the head. We're going to bend the elbow and rotate towards the knee and then reach away. Bend the elbow, rotate towards the knee, and then reach away. Beautiful. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. You have 2 more like this. Last one. And then we're going to come all the way up. Take a little moment here to breathe. I'm going to adjust my shirt just a little bit, and then we're going to go back into it. We're going to bring the opposite leg up. Now from here, I'm going to hold as I circle outward on that leg, and my legs stay stable regardless of what's going on here. So I'm staying stable through my pelvis. I have 3 more. I want to turn the leg the opposite way so bad. I know sometimes it messes with our brain. 2 and 1 switch directions of these. Woo! We're starting to feel that core engagement. We're getting a little taller on our spine. 2 more. Last one from here. We're going to rotate and reach. And rotate and reach. And I want you to think about the rib of the right side pulling to the hip of the left side. Woo! Starting to make my abs work a lot, so it's harder to talk. We're doing amazing here. Big exhale and inhale. Remembering we can make it through difficult things because a lot of our world is so comfortable that having a little bit of uncomfortable, maybe a little bit of discomfort is really beneficial for our body growing. Hold. And then come all the way back out. We're going to reach back over those toes again. Then from here, I'm going to have you roll back, maintaining that curvature, all the way down to the floor. And then we're going to move into a little bit of a dead bug. So I'm going to bring my legs up to a tabletop position. I'm going to bring my hands behind either side of my leg. So now we are going to be transitioning into some very specific cadencing of abs. So we're going to be going into a single leg stretch, into a double leg stretch, into a little bit of beats on our heels. So when you're ready, you can either keep your head, neck, and shoulders connected, really trying to soften through those ribs, Or we can lift up, making sure again that the pelvis stays down. Now we're gonna exhale as we extend one leg. Inside hand comes to the inside of the knee, outside hand comes to the outside of the leg. And then we're gonna switch and switch and switch. Exhale and exhale and exhale. And we're breathing here, using that beautiful breath to help to cadence us through. 2 more. Last one. Now from here, we're gonna go into oblique twist. So just what we were doing before, but now our spine is flat on the ground. Those of you who are on the ground with your legs, do an alternating arm. Breathe and breathe and breathe. You have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna squeeze those legs together. We're gonna reach away. We're gonna hit the heels. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna circle all the way back in. We're gonna reach away. We're gonna turn out, hit the heels. 3, 2, 1. Circle all the way back around. We're gonna reach away, hit the heels. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and circle all the way around. Last one, we're gonna hold, hit the heels. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're burning. Last one. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend those knees into the chest, rock from side to side. And this is where we're gonna go into a little bit of our planks here. So we're gonna bring right foot forward, left foot back, and we are gonna come down onto our left elbow. Now from here, I'm going to lift up into my elbow side plank. Then I'm going to turn my hand out just slightly and set my hip back down. We're gonna lift up and lower back down. Lift up and lower back down. Now this feels like too much. You can always set that left knee down. That'll give you a little bit more support here. We have 2 more like this. Last one, stay and breathe. From here, bring your hand up over your shoulder. We're gonna hold, adjust that pelvis so those hips are stacked one over the other. And then we are just gonna thread the needle. Now, is this part of the traditional repertoire? No, but it is a great preparation for twist, which is part of the traditional repertoire. So getting that body used to a little twisting through the upper spine as we maintain a plank. Last one. And then from here, we're gonna lay all the way down on our side. We are gonna do a little side leg lift. So we're gonna lift the top leg up, flex and lower. Lift up, flex and lower. We're gonna do 5 more of these. Now, this is not the primary movement we're doing here, but we're just getting that top glute to warm up just a little bit as the bottom oblique lifts and that right side of the body comes forward just a little bit. Last one. Then from here, hand comes to the side of the leg or to the floor. I'm going to start with the floor. We're going to side bend, lifting through the head, the neck, and the shoulders, as well as the legs. And then lower back down. Now, as I side bend here, I'm trying to think about lifting and lengthening through the crown of my head and my toes and lowering back down. 1 more. Hold and breathe. Shrug the shoulder away from the ear. Hold. And we're going to do those same little beats we were doing before. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and point. 2, 3, 4, 5, and flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, and point. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Point, and then melt all the way back down. We are going to go into the abs again, bringing hands to either side of the legs. We're going into the single leg stretch. So exhaling. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going into oblique twists, rotating from side to side. You have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go back into our beats. Reach away, hit 3, 2, 1. Pull back in. Reach away, hit 3, 2, 1. Pull back in. Reach away, hit 3, 2, 1. Pull back in. Last one, reach away, hit 3, 2, 1. Pull around. And then we're gonna do a little rolling like a ball. So rounding through that belly, coming over those legs, bringing the legs up to a tabletop. And then we're gonna roll back and roll up. Roll back, roll up, roll back, roll up. Staying curved, chin is tucked, but not towards the chest. Last one. And then we're gonna go ahead and slowly transition onto our other side plank. Left foot's gonna come forward this time. Right foot is gonna come behind us, and that right elbow is digging into the floor with the hand slightly turned out. We're gonna lift the hips up and lower back down. Remembering here that my glutes stay relaxed. You may feel a little stretch through the side of your leg. That just tells you that your IT band or the side muscle that is called our TFL that turns into tendinous tissue down the side of the leg is tight. Now, most of our IT bands are tight from sitting in the same position a lot, which most of us do in our day-to-day lives. So it's not bad that we're feeling that. One more. Come up and hold. Bring the hand up over the shoulder. We're gonna thread the needle. Big exhale. Inhale as we reach back up. Exhale as we rotate. Inhale as we reach back up. And we're breathing here. You have 3 more. 2. Last one. Hold and breathe. And then go ahead and drop all the way down. We're gonna go into those side leg lifts. So leg reaches long, booties are stacked, bringing the top hip in line with the bottom, making sure both glutes are relaxed. We're gonna lift the top leg up, flex and lower. Lift it up, flex and lower. Pulling the head back in line with the rest of the spine. That's one of my hard things. My head likes to sit forward. One more. From here, we're gonna do our side bend. You guys ready? We're gonna lift through the right arm, lift through the legs, squeeze the ankles together, lower back down. Lift through the abs, lengthen through the spine, lift, 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 lower back down. One more. I'm gonna bring my arm to the top of my body, hold and breathe. Whew. Then we're gonna start with those legs. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna do our beats. Hit, 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 and point, 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 and flex, 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 and point. You have 1 more. And point, 2, 3, 4. Relax all the way down. And we're gonna come all the way up and out of it. And you guys, we are done for today. I hope you loved that side, line, and ab series today. Let me know what you thought below, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for another day of our workouts as part of our 5 to Finish 2025 series. Remembering, we are going outside every day. We are moving our bodies every day. We are eating 3 meals a day, which is a hard one. We are making sure we're reducing that screen time purposely down a little bit. And we are being intentional about our mornings. I hope you guys are loving this challenge as much as I am. It's helping me grow and get better every single day. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks so much. Bye.